everybody? It's day 30, April 28th. Today I'm heading out to Spring Mountain Shelter, which is 11.1 miles away. That's my goal. Why so short compared to the last couple weeks? Right Achilles hurting. I did take 2 days off to recover, as you know, and my left quad. So I just want to kind of take it easy today. See how it goes, see if I heal. I did get some new arch supports in my shoes. Kinseo tape, or KT tape, my right leg and left leg. So I'm all taped up. I don't know if I got it right, but maybe it'll help. And I'm trying a different pain reliever, Aleve, for more inflammation control. So, looking forward to getting back on it, heading from Hot Springs and working towards Irwin, where I will be fortunate enough to stay at a gentleman's house named Jeff Marek. He's a friend of my buddy John Henry, and has since become my friend, and has offered to let me stay at his house a couple days, or a couple nights and one day, to recover from the last 70 miles I'm about to do. Right now I need a day's rest at minimum when I do 60 to 70. Maybe because of the elevations, it takes a toll. A little slow in the beginning, but it does flatten out, and it should be a lot easier to make more miles with less dramatic impact. So let's get this day started. I can hear the birds. The sun is shining. It's going to be a beautiful day. Just got on the trail, going through the town of Hot Springs. This is one of 3 towns that you walk through on the AT. Real trail towns, and this is a very pleasant town, very laid back, very relaxed, and everyone knew each other. I felt like I knew them. It's a good town. This particular town has AT symbols in its sidewalk to make sure that you know how to get in and out of the town on the Appalachian Trail. And we're coming up on them. It's been a couple days off. I feel like I've lost my trail day legs already. Across the road. AT goes this way. How do I know? Well, it might just be something on the sidewalk. So we're going to go through the Appalachian Trail, Hot Springs. The next town is Damascus, about 250 miles away. And we'll walk through that town, and it's the one that has trail days. I might get to it just in time. I might get past it, but I'm going to participate in trail days and we'll get back on AT. So right at Damascus is about 25%. Dollar General right over here. Bought some chocolate milk and fruit from there. A couple other necessities. One thing about this trail is you do a lot of shopping at convenience stores or designs, and basically you can pay upwards of 50% or more for the same things you would get home, because there's just no Walmarts and competition, Hey, I'm sporting a new backpack. I sent the old one home. It was a lot bigger than this one. Weighed about almost 3 pounds more, and I have a 6.5 pound. I got basically 7 pounds of food on me for 5 days. So I hope I'm not carrying too much, but so far I've been out of food when I come into the next town. I've been planning right, but you don't always get it right. I try to expect at least maybe 1 day delay. All right, this is one of 2 main intersections in the town. Everyone has the right of way. That's the hillbilly market over there. We're heading through town. We made it. United States Post Office. I think I can drop mail off in here, but I'm not certain. I'm not going to drop it off in the inbox out there. Deposit mail here. All right. So, sorry for the finger there. What mail do I have? Let's take a look here. I have postcards. I got one for Tiffany. I got one for Johnny. I got one for Dad. And I got one that has a symbol matching the exact size of the AT placard. And Tiffany, I'm hoping, will help me create a hanging tag with 2 pictures of Jamie on either side that can handle the weather. Something etched in plastic or a little light metal. That's the goal, so I can start showing people Jamie more readily. And they'll ask me why that picture's hanging. So let's put it in the box. There we go. Back to the trail. All right, crossing the little creek here. Stream. It's a good sign that there's water flowing. I ate lunch there yesterday. Sat out on the terrace. Spring Creek Tavern. I'm about through town, guys. Like I said, it's pretty small. It's pretty small. This is the Bluff Mountain Outfitters. I spent too much money there. Lucky for them, huh? Still on the AT. And the hot springs is at this resort right here. Hot Springs Resort. Natural hot springs. Only ones that I know. I think I read that exist in North Carolina. We're going to cross this bridge over here. And we're back on the trail. And it's a steep incline or ascent. I'll check this overlay out while I talk. Should be walking up here a little bit and up here, so real high. All right, crossing the French Broad River. Oh, the sound of that water make me want to use the restroom. Old bridge. Old bridge. It's a wide river though. Woo. Very bluffy looking over here. Very bluffy. Hello, pigeon. Sound of water. And that's it, we're out of Hot Springs. We're about to get back on the trail right up here. Just like the map shows, the guardrail ends here where the sidewalk ends. And down we go to walk along the river, I think for maybe a 1/10 or 1/8 of a mile. And then right back up, because this whole walk is about going through the mountains. Let's get down to the river. I've gotten off down that incline, walking along the river, coming up. Very scenic exit. That bluff and rock I saw from the bridge, walking right by it. Crazy. There's the river, y'all. It's not a very long walk, as you can tell if you walk down to the river and then up to the mountain. So, just gotta take my time, break myself in. It's gonna be a doozy. Well, sand. First major sand I've come across. I don't want that in my shoe. Get the big bluff. Ain't that cool, guys? Just bet that a lot of folks in town like to walk along here. I would. Enjoy walking along the river and listening to the sound. What a nice path for a town. We got some folks over here camping for the AT. They're probably getting a little sand in the tent. Yeah, there's good. Wow, look at that, guys. Cascading rocks. Be careful. Blue blaze. Well, that's it. My walk along the river is ending. Now I'm doing my ascent. About like 3/4 of a mile down. Well, not really down, but flat along this river. Now I've got a few miles up. And then that's how the AT likes to roll. Coming up on a local money shot, apparently, of hot springs. Downtown, up here somewhere is where I stayed. There's like a solar farm over here. And then there's the river. Looking good. I got surprised by that baby. I'm not sure what kind of snake it is. I think it's just a king snake, but oh, it's a rattler. It's a rattler. Woo. Wasn't on the trail, but he was in the bushes right next to it. Just some sort of rattler, because he's dark color, but his tail was rattling. Whew, that surprised me. I get my heart rate back. I didn't know he was there until he started rattling. Perfect camouflage. Lucky us. Well, coming up on an icon on the AT here above Hot Springs that I've seen numerous times in videos from other people. It's a dammed up pond. Look at there. I'll see if I can find some history about it. Okay, all I can find is it's an old dammed up pond with unappetizing water. Let's take a look. Boy, I don't want to be the hiker downstream when this dam decides to go. Somebody gonna be down there unless they intentionally fail it one day. But there you go. A pond in the middle of nowhere. Mountains. With a sitting bench. I suppose I go around it. Sounds like a lot of mosquitoes in this area too. I better get through here. It's from the shady side. Interesting, huh? Very interesting. Oh, another sitting bench. I guess it's just a place to sit for day hikers. Enjoy the pond. Unlikely there's fish in here. Interesting. Here's the end of the pond. And the trail goes right up there. Water must weep out of a spring up here. During rainfall probably. But yeah, the ground's real soggy. I think I've got a couple miles under my belt so far. At least 2 hours, almost 3. So far, the injuries are doing okay. Now something new. My left toes. I don't know. Just overuse. Okay. Go right. I could go left. Just see where the trail leads. It says to go left. So that's where we're going. Probably just another 100 foot or so and then back in the woods as I continue to climb. 1-lane bridge, crossing US 25 and 70. And then back in the woods. And the trail goes right along this white hash area. Looks like it close it once in a while. No. P-I-P-E-L. Pippling on the AT. I'm not sure what that means. Bears are taking food bags in this area. I think bears are taking food bags everywhere if they can get a hold of them. Starting to climb more. It's my biggest climb so far. Starting to see the tops of some other mountains. Starting to look like we're level with them. Tells me that we're going up. It's the tough part. You love going to towns, but they're at the bottom. And afterwards, you got to go right back up. So hard to go down. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Hard to go up. Ouch, ouch, ouch. But it's peaceful up here. This area is a little hot, a little barren, and it kind of brought back I don't know, just it brought back a memory when me and Johnny and Jamie took a 9-day vacation from one end of California down to San Diego all the way up to San Francisco. And one of the things we did was go outside Bakersfield to see a big old tree called General Sherman. And we climbed something called Morrow Rock. And it was funny. It was funny to watch her climb it. And I have that video. And I'm going to show it to you. And she, like Jamie, she toughed it out and she made it to the top. I was really proud. So was Johnny. We had a good time that day. Tell me what you think. Have you ever been this high, Mom?
I have never been this high before.
Ooh,
Neither have I, but I am enjoying every second of it.
You're going higher!
Whoa.
Yes,
Stranger alert. Stranger alert. There's a stranger on the trail.
Finish the task.
I'm going to.
Did you dispose of the body, sir?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. You'll never know.
But, yeah.
Yeah. There's just bits and pieces left. All right. We're following Mom to the top here. It's really cool. Ooh, spooky high.
You know what would be really fun? parachuting off.
So what does that say?
You want to stop just to read that?
No.
What'd you think of those shots, huh? She's funny. Good memories, good times as a family. But for now, I'm still climbing this hill here, much the way she was on Morrow Rock. It's tough. It's a big climb today. What day doesn't have a big climb? None so far. I just heard from another hiker that there's a fire tower up here. You know what fire towers mean. Cha-ching! Money shots. I hope to be able to get to it and give you all some fine HD quality views. I got a decision to make. See the white blaze? AT goes down before it goes up again. And this is a blue blaze trail. Rich Mountain Fire Tower. It's only 0.15, so 0.3 miles. I wonder what to do. Oh, just like before, I'll ask y'all again. Should I take the Blue Blaze Trail to the fire tower to look at some money shots? Or should I take Route 2? Don't do the extra 0.3 miles. Relax a little bit more. You know, these weary bones. So, which should it be? Should I continue on the AT? No. Yeah, no. Come on, you were saying yes. Are you confused?
Yes.
Oh, you want to help me out, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah. What about this one? You really want to see the views?
Yes.
All right. Only because you guys are asking so nicely and you're very concerned. We'll go on. Okay, I'm at the top of Rich Mountain. And this is Rich Mountain's fire tower. They say it has fine views. All right, here we go. I would say these steps are higher than 45 degrees. So let's put the phone up and get to the top. All right, everybody, we have made it to the top. Wow, this one isn't rickety. However, there is video surveillance in use on these premises. That's right, I got a camera going and I'm surveying this area. So that might be applying to me. Let's take a look at these money shots. Woo! Money shots of the day. This is a really nice tower. It's the nicest one I've been on. Look at those views. I suspect right over there is the Smokies. I think I can see Cleveland Dome too. But as far as we can see, because that's the direction we've been coming in. Nice, very fine views, very fine views. As long as I don't get cancer from the cell phone tower, I should be okay. Very nice. Take a look inside this. I don't understand the interior. It's so nice and clean. I guess the video surveillance is for the cell phone tower, which is where the real money is in this place. Walk inside and take a look. Very nice. Very nice. Wouldn't be safe here in rain. The rain would blow right in here. So Rich Mountain Fire Tower. Rich Mountain Fire Tower. That's where we went. Pretty cool, huh, guys? Well, I'm closing in. On the end of my day. About half a mile left. 11.1 miles. Made it to the shelter. Spring Mountain Shelter. Let's see if there's some tent sites around here. Got a little bit of a tarp here. It's small, huh? Ugh. Sorry, guys. Look how small this shelter is. Gonna stay in the shelter tonight. I got my bag hanging right here. And that's the corner I'm sleeping in. I'll move over a little bit if other people don't show up. Gonna have to curl up a little bit. All right, it's told just like 100 yards from here was a bear. So everyone's kind of on heightened patrol, but we have a bear dog here that will bark. And we'll get up and scare that bear away. You watch. Well, hey everybody, it's John. Hey, I'm sitting here at the shelter, and this young fella and his sister came along, and they're doing trail magic on the trail, not at the different roadside. His name is Bloodhound, and his dog's name is Southern Belle, and his sister's name is Linda. Do you have a trail name, Linda? No. No trail name. So Bloodhound, introduce yourself if you would to some of the folks.
I'm Bloodhound. About 2016, I decided I wanted to be a trail angel, but I didn't want to do it at the roadside crossings because that's just too easy. I want to surprise people at the shelters, and so this was born out of that. So
Very cool.
to tell you what I do, I'll just recite my little poem for you. Okay, so here it goes. I am a trail angel, the forest I roam. What some would call wilderness, I call home. I travel the trail, my back loaded down, looking to see if hikers are around. I come down the trail to deliver my goods. I come to your shelters, to y'all's neighborhoods. And when at your shelters I see you at last, I open my pack and feed you right fast. I give you home cooking, I even give beer. But what I give best is trail angel cheer. I have as companion the bloodhound I love, sweet Southern Belle she's sent from above. She tags along with me wherever I go, through wind and rain and sleet and snow. So as I continue to wander the trail, bringing me trail magic I shall never fail, for I bring it in heavy and take it out light. Somebody's getting root beer floats tonight.
Awesome.
And wine too.
Wine.
So that's what I do, everybody, all you viewers out here. I'm never going to be a long distance through hiker because this is what I do.
Nice.
And you can all do what you got to do on the trail. It doesn't matter whatever capacity. Set up at a roadside, serve hot dogs, burgers, things like that. Anything's appreciated. Just get out and enjoy the nature, see the beauty around you, and do something besides scrolling on your YouTube. And make sure you subscribe and like this video and put comments in the bottom too.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate the blessing you're bringing to all of us here, brother. Just goes to show you, you just don't know what's going to happen on the Appalachian Trail from one day to the next. Usually it's rain, but today it's special. Morning, everybody. It's 6:40 a.m., getting an early start. Speaking quietly because everybody's still sleeping. But on day 31 here, I'm going to try to do 15.9 miles to Jerry's cabin shelter and see if we can get there. It's foggy. Mice didn't bother me, but they made sounds all night long, which drove me nuts. Hard to get a good sleep, but you do what you can. See you on the trail. A couple hours into the day, I got a big climb coming up. So I got water right here at this tiny little stream. Right there. There's a booger to get down to. So we continue. So at the bottom of this hill that I'm going down right now is water, but there's notes in the far out app I have that says there's a lot of farm cultivation, livestock that feed off of it, and that it wouldn't be a good idea to take water from that area. So that meant the next water from here is 5 miles. So what I did is fill up my bottle. I don't want to carry water in my pack. I can make it 5 miles, so I cameled up again. I filled up my belly. My belly's about as full of water as it can get, and it's still cool, so I think I'll be okay. Well, in my first mile, the fog is lifting quickly. Birds are singing, and some of them are making sounds I've never heard before, so I guess that's new. looks like just a straight day of walking. I do have one in about 3 miles I have to do. I think it's like a 3 or 4 mile ascent up about 2,500. That's going to be a grueling couple of hours, especially since it's going to be warm. Coming up on a road crossing. What we got here? Trail Magic. Welcome 2024 hikers. Homemade cookie, filtered water, trash can. The Southern Cookie Lady. I heard about her. I hope she don't mind that I'm early. You want to go see what it's about?
Yes!
Mm-hmm. Me too. So as the sign said, the Southern Cookie Lady. I can deposit my trash here, maybe get some water. I don't know about a cookie, it's pretty early, but I'll take the trash. That's pretty nice. It says trash can. And there's a little water jug. I think I'll camel up. How nice, right guys? So here's the filter water. I'll get some water. And there's a little login, and there's some Germex, and there's cookies.
Yummy!
This little cabin, and they're building another cabin, and there's another cabin over there. Should I get a cookie? Mm-hmm.
Yes!
Yeah, I think I should. And I'll be sure to fill out my log and get some water. Ain't that cool? Yeah, now I agree to. Well, everybody, I got to meet the Southern Cookie Woman. She's very, her house, is this your home? Is right, literally the trail is right up there. And like I said, she gave trash and water, and she's going to let me have a cookie. And she said I could have 2 cookies in honor of Jamie. How kind is that? I'm sure Jamie's smiling. You looked out, buddy, she says. How did this all get started? Do you mind if I ask?
It just kind of gradually started, you know. I saw hikers down the trail, and then just kind of felt led to, this is what it's supposed to be, to share God's love with y'all.
Thank you. I appreciate the grace. I'm trying to share some as I go. I've helped a few hikers with accommodations and food and stuff, but that's my goal too, is to share some stuff like that as I go in honor of Jamie. So
That's so cool.
thank you.
Sharing love, that's what it's all about.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. All right. Now, I was talking to y'all, and you said get the cookie, right?
Yes.
Yep, get the cookie. I got you. You know, me, I love the cookie. This is very nice. All right, guys. We got 2 cookies, and we're going to eat them when I get to the top of that mountain. They're going in the cookie vault right here. Look at there. All right. Getting ready to go back on the road. I'm feeling really blessed. It's a beautiful day. This is how it's supposed to be most of the time. So that was the most nicest trail magic I've gotten so far, because it was unexpected. I had heard about it, but I didn't expect it. She's very kind, soft-hearted, soft-toned. Made me feel kind of special. I appreciate that. Let's get up that hill. We're probably about 1/8 of a mile from the summit. And then we're gonna make this mountain our bitch until we get to the next mountain. Though I have to say, there's been a few mountains that have been whipping me around. But when it comes to these mountains, perseverance and stay to in this, you know. Slow your roll, micro breaks, water, snacks, anything to motivate you. Sometimes it's just, I want to get it over with. But just take this mountain together. It's almost there, guys. So we have officially hit our 2,700 foot elevation gain for the day. I do have other climbs, but they're much smaller up and downs. But remember what those are called? They're called PUDs, P-U-D, pointless up and downs. But that's kind of what you do when you travel from on tops of mountains. You go up and down a lot, following the ridge line of the mountain. All right, 5 miles left to go. It's 12:30. Should get there about 3. That'll be 16 miles by 2:33. 5, 6, 7. That's 16 miles in about 7-8 hours. So considering the climb and everything, it's not too bad. Averaging about 2 miles an hour. I don't think I'll ever get past that until the terrain becomes flatter. But between here and the Jerry's cabin shelter, it's down with a little bit of pointless up and downs, but not too bad. So take a look at this terrain. Pretty rocky through here. Woo. Whoa. Very precarious, especially with one hand. Pretty rocky, guys. All right. I'm feeling better, rejuvenated. And since I got up here, I'm gonna get a drink and I'm gonna eat a cookie. So this is a lot easier and more comfortable path since just got past all those rocks. Just got to a piped spring. So you see the pipe there? See the water flowing? I'm gonna get some water, eat my cookies. I've got my bottle filled up right here. And I've put a lot of water in me. I still have some water on the ground I'm gonna drink. So I'm gonna eat my cookies from the Southern Cookie Lady, Peggy. Thank you, Peggy. I have 2 cookies in here. One for me, and then one she gave me in honor of Jamie's memory. This one, I might have nibbled a little. Last time I got water, it's just, I was like, what the hell? Right, that's not Jamie's cookie. Jamie's cookie is right there. I'll eat that one next. Peanut butter. This happens to be Jamie's favorite kind of cookie. What are the odds? I never was a big fan of peanut butter, but she was. Every once in a while, she would, in a blue moon, she'd make them for herself. What? It reminded me when I was in the military. When you go long enough without food or certain kind of foods, you don't care what flavor it is. You just enjoy. And it's sweet and it's very crisp. So thank you, Southern Cookie Lady. Well, those 2 cookies were good. She gives out 1 cookie. And then if you want extra cookies, it's a couple bucks a piece. But sometimes, I believe... I believe God and those that pass have ways of influencing us to make certain decisions, you know, maybe push us, our feelings and emotions of compassion or just understanding. And so I like to believe that Jamie gave her Southern Cookie Lady, Peggy, a little push to throw a cookie in extra for her. And I thank her and the Southern Cookie Lady. But that got me thinking here. I'm hiking down the trail, and the song, What Does the Fox Say, just came on. And Jamie embraced that song one Halloween by dressing up as a fox. I was there. I helped her dress. She went to work, and she led a lot of her friends around at work during the Halloween parade on What Does the Fox Say? So I'm going to try to find that little video clip. I think it's on her Facebook page. It may not be a whole lot, but at least you can see her dressed up as the fox. And that particular day, the fox had a lot to say. Just trust me on that one if you don't get to hear it. She had a blast. Halloween was her first and favorite holiday, followed by Christmas, but definitely Halloween. Bye.
Come on. Sunshine, you know you got more than that. Bust it out, girl.
Okay, everybody. We're taking a side trail, Blackstaff Cliffs. It's supposed to be an amazing view. I am carrying my pack this time. It's only 0.1. I may take it off here in a little bit, but it's supposed to be spectacular views. So this one's on me. I'm curious. Let's see how it goes. Woo. Look at that trail. A little bushy. Aren't you guys glad you're exploring with me? Whee! What will it reveal? Ah, crikey! There could be alligators in these woods. We're heading that way, guys. I know you're as curious as I am. We're almost at the end. Woo. We can spare it, I think. Wow. All right. Looks like there's another side trail right over there. We're gonna take it. I think I read it has better views. Think of a rock scramble. Holy smokes. All right, I'm going down. All right, I dropped my pack right there and came down those rocks. It's a little muddy up here, but you see what it reveals. Dun, 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 money shot of the day. Holy crolies. Look at that. Where did that come from? Holy smokes. So much flat land. Why can't the AT go through there? No, it goes through all these mountains. It's hard. Wow. Take a look at that money shot of the day. It's really nice, guys. I'm really surprised. Wow. So nice. But there you go. Brought to you in HD. And this one, I didn't have to ask you. We just did it. First, I was like, I'm not going to do it. Then, like, I did it. Nice view, huh, guys? Nice view. We're back on the trail. Gosh, how fun was that, huh? It was a little bit like an adventure. Made me feel like a kid again. I used to love to explore little jungle patches when I lived in Japan as a kid. My dad was in the military. It was so much fun. Exploring. It's fun. Woo, team. I've been climbing, bouldering, scrambles. Both my hands. I wish I could bring the camera out, but I do where I can. Woo. I'm up on the top of this mountain ridge, and there's a rocky mountain. It's been a lot of fun to climb, but whoo, it's kicking my butt here this last 2-3 miles. It's not. It's like all the incline comes at once. So look at this terrain, huh? I've been climbing this for like half an hour, but starting to get some money shots. Take a look at this stuff. Woo! Hey, it's similar to what we saw before. I thought this day was going to be boring, but lots of money shots, huh? Look at these money shots. Stuff is tough. Nice, huh?
Hey there.
Hello.
Not a good view, is it? Wasn't easy getting up here, was it?
Nah, just got been a crawl, hasn't it?
Yeah, just
But I went out that Black Hills, but this is just as good almost. Or that Black Stack thing.
oh yeah, I thought about that.
That was awesome. Last big view, guys. This is Howard's Rock. Just take a look here. Look at there, Howard's Rock, in honor of Howard McDonald, master trail builder. So now we know who designs these evil trails. Hey guys, I'm 2 miles from the end of the day, 14, but those last 3 miles have been the toughest some of the toughest I've had on the trail. I had no idea. On that map app and stuff, it doesn't look so arduous, but it doesn't show you that you're just crawling over rocks. It was tough. It was really tough. Man, I thought, wow, today I could do 20. I'm wore out after just doing a couple because it was climbing. I was rock climbing for over 2 miles, almost 3. All right, let's get to this game of the day. Jimmy's Cabin Shelter. No, Jerry Cabin Shelter. I'm going to be staying in here tonight. And I suspect with a few other folks. A lot of good camp spots out here too. Probably going to be crowded. Let's take a look inside. All right. Here's my bag. Whew. I'm going to sleep in this corner right here. I'm going to hang my bag right here. Now I'm going to rest. I just did 16 miles. And the last the last 4 miles, the first 3 of the last 4 miles was rock climbing. I wasn't expecting it. Nothing kind of prepared me for that as far as the topo and everything. Shows you the grounds and the elevation stuff, but it doesn't show you all the rocks. So, starting to get to need a haircut. I'm gonna get some water. Just gonna chill out here. When I get hungry, I'll make some dinner. I want to share a milestone with you. This Jerry's Cabin represents mile 302. So just a couple miles ago, I hit the 300-mile point. That's a big deal.
good job.
Starting to knock them out. I decided not to stay in the shelter, and I put my tent up. The bugs are bad, and they're biting. So, sleep in the tent tonight. A little bit more privacy. As you can see, if you could see the bugs there, give me bug protection. Well, it's the end of day 31. Made it to Jerry's Cabin Shelter, as we talked about, but I set my tent up due to the amount of bugs. Tomorrow's supposed to rain somewhere around noon, 2 o'clock. Not certain. I have to look at the forecast. I really don't want to hike in the rain if I can. So I'm going to get up extra early. I'm going to only get about 5 hours worth of sleep. And then I'm going to get up, get everything ready. I do have a minor problem. My big toe on my right foot is something's happened. I don't know. It's become infected, and the pain isn't too bad, but it's infected. I haven't had an infected foot toe before. I don't know how to deal with it. I cleaned it and bandaged it. I had to lance it to get some of the infection out. And then I put a Band-Aid on it and some Lyco tape. I got to keep hiking on it because I'm in the woods. But as soon as I can, if it gets worse, I'll just have to call for a shuttle or something to get to town to have it looked at. It could delay my hike by days, if not several weeks, if I can't get it cured. The rest of me is like about all the other hikers, retired, worn out, overused muscles, but we keep going. Morning, everybody. Day 32. We're gonna try for 15.5 today, hogback shelter, but there is rain anticipated just around noon, 1 o'clock. So there's another shelter about 7 miles away, Flintlock. We're gonna evaluate the weather as we go, make a decision if we're gonna stay there and weather the storm. Just get it. Coming up the top of this mountain called Big Butt, and I guess we see it's the Kraken. It's a big rock, kind of shaped like a butt, at the top of this mountain. Very odd. Everybody got some news there. News is news. Hey, I am at the top of Big Butt, and look behind me, you will see the Kraken. Yeah, it smells like butt. We better get out of here. Top of this mountain, close to the top, Big Butt, I came across as a grave. Howard E. Bassett, age 83, of Connecticut. Died November 9th, 1987. That's the year I graduated. Hiked the AT in 68. Ashes on this spot, 1988. Well, we're back to this kind of terrain. So I guess Big Butt is being an ass. It's fun. Guys, but it's hard. Dab nabbit. I had to put on my rain gear. It is raining. I was hoping to get to the other shelter before it started raining, but it doesn't look like I will. So, raincoat. And I've got something called a rain kilt versus pants. Pants are so difficult to get on with my shoes and such, and I have decided to go with the rain kilt. I got my pack cover on. I still got about 3 miles to the other shelter, so I'm gonna buckle down here. And this was what it's like hiking in the rain. I can't show you too long, my phone will get wet, but it's just a pain dealing with the water under the screen cover. But it's quiet. You keep your head down like this so the rain doesn't get in your face, and you just kind of peek up once in a while like that, and then you just trudge. Just trudge. Well, the rain has let off. Just the trees are leaking now. And I'm almost out of water. I haven't been sweating terrible, but I've been sweating because of this rain gear. Anyways, water's in about a mile. So I hope it's not raining when I have to refill. Sound of water. A stream. Nice flow. Whew. Crikey, it's gonna be tough to get across. But I'm gonna get some water here. I drank like 700 milliliters here, and I refilled my bottle right here. This is rainwater. Filtering it actually tasted really good. Now I just got to get across this stream. Now we continue to ascend. We're following this creek, or this stream up, and it's I don't know about y'all. I think it's beautiful out here. It's so nature-y. Is that a word? Nature-y. It's quiet. My feet are soaked. I hope they will dry. I bet these waterfalls never show up during normal days. Probably during rain, huh? Pretty, huh? I think it's pretty. Very pretty. Jamie would have loved this. She would have loved it. That's pretty, man. I love it. Look how the clouds are floating. Thanks for pointing that out, because we just kind of it snuck up on us, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
You're right. So Napa tried to do the trail last year. He actually made it past halfway. He's going to do it again. This time he's going to go all the way, right, brother?
Yeah, man, I'm doing great, man. I'm on schedule to make it.
Yes, he is. Everybody, we just got to 4,600 feet. Good job, everyone. I know you were huffing and puffing, and I appreciate all your good vibes you sent this way, because, you know, good vibes they penetrate space and time. So, and I can feel them coming this way. I've met up with an individual that I've seen a couple times, and he's seen me. He's right behind me. Let me see if I can get his view.
Oh.
There he is. Hey guys.
Like and subscribe, man.
His name is Napa. He just likes Napa hats, and real cool, cool guy. He's just like 2 on the chill side, but on the exciting side, he's like an 8, So good vibes out here. Been talking to him, enjoying hiking up this big ass hill. Like he said, just chatting just distracts you from all the suffering. Makes it go faster. Made it to Hogback Shelter, which was the original goal today. Sam's Gap is 2.4. I am going there, but I'm gonna go down to the shelter because it's not very blue. It's like a baby blue because there's water down here and I gotta have water. So we're coming down to Sam's Gap. There's a big highway here. There's a hostel I'm gonna stay at. I guess I'm gonna get a bunk just for the night, shower, dry my gear up, collect myself, and maybe do a load of laundry and then hit the trail tomorrow morning. But y'all have seen bunks before, but when I get there to Nature's Inn Hostel, I will give you a little tour. Well, hey, buddy. Just finished that 18-mile day, 18.5 if you count the side trail for water. And I've been lucky enough to secure a room for the night, rest, shower, do a load of laundry at Nature's Inn Hostel. And I think it's Nature's Inn. Yep, Nature's Inn Hostel. Very nice lady, Amy. She picked me up from Sam's Gap, drove us here. I'll show you around. All right, this is the entrance we came in. They have bunk houses here. I believe those are the bunk houses over there. And then they have all these little cabins you can rent. They're like $80. Beggars can't be choosers. It's really nice because the cabins face a stream, and I'll show you that. And there's 2 beds. I'm going to share my cabin with a gentleman named Napa. And I'm not going to make him pay for it. I'm going to give him a little trail magic because I'd had to pay for it anyways. And they have tenting space, covered tenting space up here. This is the bathhouse. And around it is where you do the laundry. And this is Amy going to pick someone up. And her trail name, besides Amy, is Supra Mom. So, hikers and bikers. Anyways, this is the common room. And you can, guys, come in here. You can look around. The living room. Food. Napa making his pizza. That's where you do your business. And this is the store. Cokes, resupply items, which I had no idea. I wouldn't have carried so much weight. I could have got half my weight. So I could have took a couple pounds off. They have hamburgers and things, and I'm going to eat a pizza. And it's just kind of cool. Let's take a look at what the cabin looks like. It is starting to rain, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because I got wet, but I got like a chill to my bones. I'm going to go turn the heat on in there. I'm just cold. Looks like a place to keep wood for the fire. But it's right along a spring. Take a look at that. Especially after the recent rain, huh? How cool is that? A little place to dry stuff out. The spring goes right by. Pretty cool, huh? All right. All right, it's not much to look at. It's just a little shed, but you take a look here. I got the bottom bunk. Gentleman I met in Napa, he's gonna pay $40 for a bunk. Got this place. Just kind of worked out that way. And so I'm letting him sleep up there, and he's not having to pay anything. It's just good karma. That way it doesn't go to waste. Pretty cool. What Nature's Inn Hostel looks like. I'm gonna go do laundry here next, and then I'm moving on. See you tomorrow.